Well, good morning,
Good morning, everybody.
everybody. Good morning. Well, it's one, two, three.
Yep.
Well, Scott was here, but he'll be back.
hmm
They had a little issue with what is it called?
Power.
Oh yeah, power. Um, and he'll be back. And this is really ironic because he sent us a TikTok yesterday about the winter weather and the rolling blackouts that we have in Texas and stuff. And look at what happened.
hmm
He gets power zapped.
Yep. Yep.
Yes, so you have Eddie and us to deal with this morning.
That's right.
But Eddie has a lot to talk about. He's got some good secrets.
That's right.
And I might be in one of his suitcases in 2025.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna be at 20 because I'm gonna be already there on 2024.
hmm
But 2025,
You're gonna stow away until the Viva.
oh god, yes.
Mm.
But we're gonna go because that's what I want. We're just gonna keep it the the harmony on the back burner because it's gonna be here for a while.
The harmony will be here for a while, and there will be more sailings.
Yes, but not with Eddie's second sailing.
But not with all those ports.
For real.
Yeah.
So
ABC Islands, we loved it.
Okay.
We loved it. So I don't know. I have to see how that goes.
Whatever. I'm letting you know I'm putting my foot down.
The foot has been laid.
Yes.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome into Go Live Together. We are your host and hostess.
I don't know how did y'all find, I just want to know this before we get started. How did y'all find that cruise? Alice.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's
She's always checking on NCL because we have credits we need to finish a credit that we have with Norwegian by 2025. There's no stopping it. We need to either use it or lose it.
don't lose it.
Future
This is my 60th birthday. I do want it to go to Spain for it, but the thing is that the city that I want to go to, there's no elevators. There's there's a lot of stairs and a little bad stuff for me to walk on. So
right.
I kind of gave that up. So she kind of looked for something else to make me feel good about, and she found that cruise, and she says, "I found it. I know where we're going." So
that's the one. I'm telling you, that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Even though 2024 I thought was the one.
Yeah.
2025
it's even better.
Better.
Yes.
You're right.
Yep.
Oh my God, she did that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so take it away.
Yeah, welcome into the shenanigans, everybody. If you are here for the replay, we love you. We appreciate you. Please type in the word #replay to let us know that you were here. And for the remainder of you, good morning and welcome in.
Welcome
to the live stream.
Yes.
Right.
Our co-host will be joining us here in a minute, but let's get this show on the road. First up in the chat is Cruising on the High Seas and Travel. Good morning.
Good morning.
And he says, good day, y'all. Where will you be? Where will you be in 39 days from now? I know where I'll be, and that will be on a cruise. And it's finally cruise day. If you haven't gotten your insurance yet, now would be a good time. And good morning, Sharon Rowland is popping in. Good morning.
Hi, Sharon.
Traveling with Tinkerbell has made it in. Good morning.
Tinker.
Tinker. I'm still with Kleenex, Tinker.
And we dropped that San Juan vlog last night. Please go over and see it. That was such a warm welcome. We relived the whole moment over and over and over again. I had it on the timeline, and I woke baby up. I'm like, hey, I'm to the Tinkerbell part, and we watched it a lot.
Yes, so. And let me tell you, if I didn't ever cruise, and we were just talking about this a little bit with Eddie, San Juan is the perfect port to cruise out of or to cruise to.
Yeah.
And Eddie's going to tell you about 2025 because I'm telling you, Alice has found a cruise to just live for.
Yep.
You know, San Juan is beautiful.
They got Walgreens and your cell phone service works there.
Stop.
That's a win-win for me.
It's my land.
Yes.
Oh, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Scott McNeil came in with 3 pineapples this morning. I know that was for each one, each entity here or each panel screen, but the third one will be back here in just a little bit.
Yeah.
Controversial cruising, you can stand in for the Scott for now. So at least we have a Scott and we got 2, Scott McNeil and controversial.
Right.
So we got a double dose here.
We are under compliance.
Yes. Randacita has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Call Me V has made it in. Hey,
Hey, V.
Mike and J&S Adventures. Our reinforcements have arrived from the north.
north.
Yes, that's right. That is right. Najuma Brown, good morning.
Good morning.
Queens. Yo.
Bone Tired Travelers has made it in. Good morning.
D's.
I got a feeling somebody's watching us.
That's right. That's right. And then, snap, Elizabeth has made it in.
Elizabeth. He's having problems, Elizabeth.
I don't know. I think Elizabeth might have kidnapped our co-host.
Gross.
The chat, but he's not.
Right.
He put the AC high and made it cold.
I know, right? He's got to go get his hoodie.
Plus his buttered toast.
Yeah. But
Good
Sea Tripping with and Scott have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And yeah, that's right. 40 days to the booze cruise.
Ooh.
James Catneys, good morning.
Good morning.
And he says, good morning, good looking couple.
Oh.
Is he talking to me and Eddie or me and you or you and Eddie or what?
Or Eddie and Pickles.
Me and Cheryl. Because I'm
Eddie and
the candy of the
Eddie
show.
and Pickles. Yes.
Pickles.
I didn't see Pickles come in yet.
Hey,
Kathy.
On so forth.
Kathy Mills has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Kathy Mills.
Yep, Traveling with Tinkerbell says Miss Cheryl put her foot down.
Yes.
Wash hands. She dropped the mic on that one. Yep. The Bud Files has made it in. Good morning. Nettie and JT have made it in. Good morning.
All the way from Chi-Town. When is y'all's next cruise? I can't remember, but it's soon. It's really soon.
Yeah, if you got a cruise countdown, please put it into the chat. We would love to know when you're going on your next voyage. Can't Stop Walking but Love Mowing and Cruising has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning. And I'm so proud of all your accomplishments.
And let's see. Oh, okay. Well, here's a profound thought. Cruising on the High Season Travel says, why Scots and not say the Canadians to be in compliance? Are we in Canadian compliance?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, two here. I mean, 3 in counting Rihanna. So
okay, that'll work.
Okay.
DN Vlog has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
I always say Scott because Scott beat me up.
Okay. James Ketney says, not Eddie, LOL, YouTube.
Hey! What the fruit?
Oh, God. I can't cough. I mean, I can't laugh.
Nettie and JT says October 16th. And look who just arrived from the great state of Pennsylvania.
He on pros.
I was like sitting here talking to my co-host during the pre-show and just like, whack, power gone.
That is funny. It's not funny, but
it was funny because of the TikTok that you sent us about our rolling blackouts and ice issues that we have here.
I know.
And stuff
Like
that.
So I was literally sitting here thinking that, didn't I just say something about the Texas power grid?
Right. and you know what? And it's true. That is so true.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we had them during the summer. So just imagine what's going to happen when it gets real cold here.
Right.
Because even if it's windy, we have issues with power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rain, when it's like they can't take it down here, so.
That's all right. When power goes out, we fire up the barbecue pit and cook what's left before it goes bad. That's what we do. Even on a good hurricane week.
Oh yeah.
Some of that barbecue is the best because it's like that's your only option.
Right.
You got to fire up the pit and cook it before it goes bad.
And your neighbors are coming over.
Everybody's grilling. It's a good time.
Right. I mean, like, it's usually cold enough here that if we lost power, that, the refrigerators and stuff would be fine because it's already freezing outside. So,
right. Mike and Rihanna's Adventure says 405 days till the greatest cruise of all time, The Secret Booze Cruise 2.0.
And you know what, Mike and Rihanna? I can't wait. I surely can't. Because that's going to be a really, really nice places to go to. Y'all gonna have to catch up with me and my cane, wherever it is. I don't even know where it's at.
Yeah, she did. Ask Scott. She knows how to get on down the road, man.
Oh my gosh!
You gotta run her down.
I can't. I cannot even describe the bewilderment and the shock and awe inside my mind, boy.
Just wait till we get to those Jamaica and oh man, just wait.
Yeah,
y'all gonna have to find me. Put a leash on me.
King of the Universe.
And let's see. Traveling with Tinkerbell has an update on the bear. Scott, the bear was found yesterday.
Oh man.
Yep.
I saw it right in the monorail.
Scratching Pete has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, Scratching.
Like, my wife said to me, she was like, Florida has black bears? I'm like, apparently.
Yes, I do.
The only real dangerous animals that we have here on the island are coyotes.
And I wonder how they get across the bridge without somebody shooting them or, something.
They're being shot. We are in we're in gun country over here.
Gunland, yeah. No,
I know, like in California, people are afraid to walk their dogs and stuff because the coyotes will just come out of nowhere and snatch their dogs from them, right?
Yeah, wow.
So,
well,
I mean, we have everything here in Pennsylvania. We have bears, we have bobcat, we have mountain lions, we have it all.
Yep. And straight from Rat Country, we got House of X Entertainment Inc. has made it in.
Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party.
Yeah,
what do you call it? Right from
Rat
where?
Country.
Oh my God.
Yes. Rat Country.
Rat Country.
Those two are gonna kick your butt.
Right.
Oh, snap. Eddie Lugo Studios has made it into the chat. Good morning.
Good morning.
And I'm assuming that the Cruise Nuts have made it in. Good morning, all from Facebook
morning.
user.
Good morning. They're going to be fun to meet.
Oh, snap. Bone Tar Traveler says we have 130 days till our girls' cruise in January.
Ooh.
Oh, I think that's the one where they're going to Costa Maya. So.
That sounds like trouble to me.
Oh, no. The Facebook user is TNT, Adventures to Sea, I believe, heading to Rome in 17 days. They were all found by the country bear area. LOL. The bear was found by the bear area. Yeah.
Well, I love the somebody was fat. I don't know who did the Haunted Mansion ride meme in the Cruise Crew messenger thread, but that was having me cracking up pretty hard when I first saw it. Did you guys see that?
No, because I haven't started getting on, but he's just started yesterday or today getting into the chat thing. He just started. I haven't started yet because I don't feel well. Oh my God, you're scared.
The bear's on the Haunted Mansion ride.
Right. Mike and Rihanna says we have bobcats, cougars, moose, and coyotes.
Keep
I
them
think
all.
I think the closest we have to a coyote around here is probably like a gray fox. We have red
You
and gray
can
fox
see
in
it that way.
Pennsylvania. So
The fox, not necessarily. They stay out of the way.
Mm.
yeah,
I
we
bet.
have two types. We have the red fox, which is everybody thinks of when they think of a fox. And they run, but we have gray fox, which are probably twice the size of a red fox. They're pretty big. I guess they kind of look a little bit like a coyote. So
I've only seen one coyote since I've been down here,
Yep.
and it was running.
Scott McNeil, 40 Days to the Booze Cruise. There's gonna be a lot of great vloggers on this thing, and I know that it's going to be energetic, to say the very least.
Yes. While I'm in the room watching TNC.
Yep.
TCM. Yeah. That's my biggest thing.
Let's see. We are all caught up in the chat, and there are no ships in today, but I suppose we can show you this right here.
That's so beautiful there.
Mm-hmm. It's nice and peaceful today.
Yeah, it is.
wait, is that people standing on the rocks?
Yes. Those are the jetties where you can fish from them,
Right.
Yeah.
but you cannot swim around them. Otherwise, you will get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
There's flags that extend out about 20 to 30 feet from the center of it, and it says, "Do not swim in this area because of rip currents."
Right.
Gotcha.
The rip currents will bring you into those rocks and crack you over your skull.
And the what do you call those people? The lifeguards can't get to you.
Mm-mm.
They tell you they can't get to you.
Yep. You go out there, you're pretty much on your own. They gotta feed something down to you for you to grab, because they're not jumping in after you.
Right.
It's too dangerous. But yeah, there's plenty of people that go out there and fish, and they just sit out there and get splashed by the water.
Mm-hmm.
If you are in Galveston today, we are waking up to 82 degrees and sunny with only 53% humidity. It's coming down, y'all.
It is. And that's what they were talking about on the news this morning.
Yep. Our high for today is 89 degrees, 47% humidity, and sunny.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a nice day.
Mostly sunny and a high of 75 here today.
Nice.
I love it. But I like that 50 degrees. I love the 50 degrees.
Yeah, well, our low is 52. Our
Mm.
low is 52 Wednesday and Thursday as well. Saturday's high is only 66.
Oh, that's even, I like that. Anything other than 70s, I don't know.
Mid 60s. I got a hoodie on.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Mid 60s, I'm falling out of my chair like the iguanas in the trees in South Florida.
Mid 60s, I'm in shorts and a shirt.
Yep. And Bone Tire Traveler says foxes aren't aggressive unless you're a chicken. We have gray and red foxes, coyotes, bears, bobcats, and too many snakes.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I mean, if foxes aren't aggressive, no, they're not.
Mm-mm.
They showed one snake that was in the hood of somebody's car yesterday on the news.
Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. And the wildlife people says, if you can drive it over here, we'll take care of it.
Mm.
It was sitting on the engine, in between the hood and the engine, and they told them to drive it up there. That's crazy. Hey, Jennifer from Embarkation Nation has made it in. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Chloe's mom.
Yeah, that's Chloe's mama right there. Bone Tire Travelers, we are at 57 degrees this morning, high of 87. Feels great. I know it does.
I know it.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Mike and Rihanna, it's 47 degrees here this morning.
I would take it.
Is that Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Probably Celsius.
I would take the 47.
I would
No,
take
that-
30. I would take 39.1 degrees Celsius.
No.
That would be
We're
100. That would be
Yeah.
approximately 102 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, that's 100 degrees. I was about to say,
102 degrees
that's not right.
Fahrenheit.
It's just not right, babe.
But what is the appropriate temperature for butter toast? I just that's what I'm saying. What at what temp does the toast start melting the butter by itself?
When it gets out the toaster.
I don't know. Scott wouldn't know nothing about that.
Nope.
Mm.
No idea.
But he knows about cruising because
Mhm.
he'll
Oh,
be
yeah.
gone in
I
4 days.
feel another hashtag campaign coming.
That's right.
I was actually coming up with another hot debate about bagels, but I know how Brooklyn people feel about bagels, and
That's right.
I gotta be careful because we're cruising with them in 40 days. So I might save that one until after.
Right.
It's the water. It's the water.
Yeah, it's the water
That's why you can only get those types of bagels there because
in New York
Okay.
because the Hudson
It's the
River water.
Mm.
It's similar, very similar to the Philadelphia bread.
Yeah.
Like the cheesesteak rolls and
Yeah.
stuff like that. You can get
Yeah.
cheesesteak anywhere, but it's really the bread that makes the cheesesteak in most cases. You can only get that bread in Philadelphia.
Yep.
That's right.
Mm.
And let's see, today is September 19th, and there are some banana stories coming at you.
Oh my
Here
God.
goes. 1783, the Montgolfier brothers sent aloft a balloon with a rooster, a duck, and a sheep aboard, rapidly advancing French aeronautics.
Mm.
Oh boy, mais on dirait de bonne digestion.
Yeah, a rooster, a duck, and a sheep.
Why would they do that?
No clue.
In case they didn't survive, that's how they learn.
In 1863, the Battle of Chickamauga Creek, an important engagement of the American Civil War that was fought over control of the railroad center at nearby Chattanooga, Tennessee, began. 1955, President Jean Perón of Argentina was overthrown and fled to Paraguay after an Army-Navy revolt led by democratically inspired officers. In 1970, the first episode of the sitcom The Mary Tyler Moore Show aired on American television. The groundbreaking series starred Mary Tyler Moore as a single independent working woman at a time when female characters were defined as the wife, girlfriend, or widow of a male counterpart.
Yep.
I love that show.
In 1991, in the Alps on the Indian...
Oh, just say big banana.
On the Italian-Austrian border, German tourists discovered a mummified human body, later known as the Iceman, that was subsequently determined to date from 3300 BCE. In 1994, the medical drama ER debuted on NBC and became one of the highest-rated programs on television. It launched the careers of several actors, most notably George Clooney and Juliana Margulies.
Margolis.
Yes, Margolis. Bananas. Yep. In 1995, the Unabomber's Manifesto, a 35,000-word anti-technology document written by Ted Kaczynski, who had launched a bombing campaign that killed 3 and wounded 23, was published in the New York Times and the Washington Post. The manifesto helped lead to his capture. In 2015, English author Jackie Collins, whose glamorous public persona echoed the lavish lifestyles of the characters in her provocative romance thrillers, died at the age of 77.
See.
And that will do it for On This Day in History.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's check back into the chat. Oh, okay. Bone Tired Traveler says hashtag just toast.
Exactly.
I'll stop.
Thank you very much.
Butter toast.
I'm going to have butter toast every day of the cruise.
Mike and Rihanna's Adventures,
Every
hashtag
morning.
toasted cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
Grilled cheese. May, Midlife Travels has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, midlife.
And Facebook user says September 19th, Darian was born.
Yep, his birthday today.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, I'm going to be gone on my daughter's birthday. Not that she probably cares anyway, because she would spend it with Mr. Staten Island anyway.
Mm.
Jealous much? Mm.
Mm.
Yep.
It's tough when you children grow up.
It is.
Tell me about it.
I listen to Jeremy talking to his kids sometimes in the pre-show, and it just takes me back to those days.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
My daughter doesn't hardly ever talk to me unless she's calling her mom, and my son forget about it. Unless I tell him let's go to Florida, let's go somewhere, then he come around. Other than that, what the hell are
Yeah,
you?
my kids call him. So,
Yep.
Go figure.
Bone Tire Travelers has a prescription for you here. Dang, Cheryl, get some Mucinex, darling.
Yeah,
I know.
I just got my son some Mucinex yesterday. So,
Did it work?
well, I mean, he's only taken one dose of it, but it definitely will help with the lungs. So
Yeah, because it hurts to cough.
And speaking of doses, I know that Scott has a couple of doses of cruise and travel industry news stories for your consumption.
Good morning, Christmas with Scott and Bartos.
Carnival booking system back online, but not without glitches.
Mm.
Carnival Cruise Lines upgraded its booking system, did not go entirely to plan. Since the website came back online, numerous issues have been reported. The upgrade, scheduled to take place on September 16th and 17th between 12 a.m. and concluding Sunday evening, was aimed at enhancing the user experience for guests and travel agents. Given that the cruise line's website received millions of visits monthly, the upgrades have been a significant event affecting everything related to bookings. The issue ranged from guests finding cruises costing more than double the original price, an ocean view room costing more than a balcony, travel agents being unable to make payments for cruises, and cruises being invisible or unavailable, and it being impossible to book a cruise with a deposit.
Oh,
Carnival
wow.
Cruise Line brand ambassador John Heald addressed the issues. The website still having a few concerns, for example, prices showing double on the first screen, and then you click on it and the real price shows. There's also people trying to book with a deposit but can't. And then there are some cruises that are not showing at all. I did want you to feel that you did not have to let me know, or that I would have to call the mothership. So please allow me to apologize. And I promise I have let the beards know and that they are working on this right now, said Heald. In systems as intricate as Carnival Cruise Lines, which links thousands of terminals globally, the likelihood of encountering a glitch is almost inevitable. Despite undergoing extensive testing before launching, unforeseen issues can still arise. However, Carnival may have not anticipated the glitches of this magnitude. The downtime over the weekend, September 16th and 17th, was significant, with critical functionalities of the booking system rendered inaccessible for nearly 2 days. These include pre-cruise functionalities, my cruise planners, such as online check-ins, booking shore excursions, spas, dinner reservations, but also new bookings, service management, payments, and access to the travel agent platform. This comes after the website experienced a series of glitches over the last couple of years, and the most recent being the beverage package glitch of August 2023, which I was bummed I was not able to get in on.
Okay.
Another glitch where the cruises disappeared from the website. According to an official email to travel agents, the downtime was expected to affect various pre-cruise functionalities such as online check-ins and booking shore excursions. The upgrade should also help Carnival's efforts to cope with increasing number of visits to its website, which saw almost 9% rise in visitor numbers in July of 2023, up to 13 million visitors per month compared to the same month last year. By comparison, all 9 brands in Carnival Corporation combined see about 35 million visitors per month. So we'll see if they can work those glitches out sooner than later. But I didn't even bother messing with it because I knew it would be down. So it didn't really affect me in any way. But so moving on, 2 Carnival-owned cruise lines to get huge boost. Starting in June of 2023, P&O Cruises and Cunard began implementing SpaceX Starlink technology to improve onboard internet connectivity and overall data capacity for their vessels. By the end of 2023, these upgrade services are expected to be accessible in both common areas and inside cabins aboard Cunard's Queen Mary II, Queen Elizabeth, and Queen Victoria. Starlink Maritime SpaceX Maritime Internet service aims to provide high-speed internet connectivity to ships navigating the open seas. Many other cruise lines like Atlas Voyages, Holland America, Scenic Luxury Cruises and Tours, Royal Caribbean Group, Seabourn, Carnival Cruise Line, and Windstar have already integrated Starlink access into some or their entire fleet. In May of 2024, Cunard's newest ship, the Fincantieri-built Queen Anne, is scheduled to launch with Starlink connectivity in place. Meanwhile, Starlink has already been implemented in the public areas of P&O Cruises, Britannia, and Azura. Also, by the end of 2023, Starlink's low Earth orbit satellite technology will be accessible in public areas and cabins on 5 additional P&O vessels: Arcadia, Arriva, Aurora, Iona, and Ventura, letting people on board communicate with loved ones around the world. Sharing unforgettable moments with friends and family back home is an important part of any holiday. Whether it's uploading a picture of a sunset as you sail away from a newly discovered destination, or catching up with the news, live events, or content from home, Starlink will make it even easier for our guests and colleagues to stay connected. End commercial. Costa Cruises recently added Starlink internet capability to its flagships, the Costa Toscana. Another example out of many of a company implementing the technology is German AIDA Cruises, also a Carnival brand, which announced plans to outfit all of its 12 vessels in advance with the advanced Starlink broadband service, along with several different data packages for guests by October 2023. The trend for cruise lines like Cunard and Holland America to add Starlink packages and services to their fleet will likely only continue in the foreseeable future, giving guests more options for email, photo sharing, streaming, video, staying abreast of news, checking sports scores, and much more. So, I complain about Starlink, but it definitely is a more reliable connection, although the bandwidth, I think, is not there for a lot of the things that I like to do. Connectivity, I believe, is more consistent and more stable. So that's definitely a good thing. I am a little concerned, though, that the kind of all-you-can-eat or like unlimited option is probably going to be the next money grab on the internet front. Get everybody used to it, accustomed to it, liking it, and then, start maybe metering it and making the unlimited package super expensive. Definitely can see that coming down the road, but we'll just have to wait and see. But
and that's the way the news goes.
Right.
Bada bing, bada toast.
Yeah, I didn't even I didn't even look up cruises either this weekend because I knew that it's going to be down. And let's see. There is another story here. Ran across. I don't know if we got any vegans in the house, but it says Carnival Cruise Line.
Our family.
Carnival Cruise Line is introducing new vegan menus, which have just been added on board Carnival Freedom in Port Canaveral, Florida, and Carnival Horizon at Port Miami. Going forward, the new vegan menus will be implemented fleet-wide in a phased approach through the end of the year. At each meal in the ship's dining room, the new vegan menus will offer a selection of appetizers, entrees, and desserts that are entirely vegan. Carnival chefs created recipes for each menu item to be prepared without the use of animal products, and the proteins included are made from meat substitutes. So I know that some of you may be on board with that. And real quick, Royal Caribbean's new Utopia of the Seas passed a key construction milestone last weekend as it makes progress toward its debut in July 2024. The new Oasis-class ship floated for the first time, marking a major milestone in the next phase of construction at the Chantiers de l'Atlantique shipyard in Saint-Nazaire, France.
You did that. No
Did
whammies.
that very well. Very well.
No whammies. The checkpoint, known as the float-out, took nearly 15 hours, beginning with filling the ship's dry dock with more than 46 million gallons of water overnight. Utopia was then moved into an outfitting dock. It will be completed in summer of 2024. So I thought that was kind of cool. If you're anticipating the Utopia, it's floating. It's floating.
And we have vegans in our family, and they are really vegans.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not like, okay, so I've already made it pretty well known that I'm not super excited about Icon. Like, not fun on a personal level, just because, it's clearly just going to be, not that I hate kids, not that I have a problem cruising with kids or families, but it's just going to be overrun with kids and families. And it's been designed to do that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's perfectly fine. It's just not for me. Right. So, not that I won't sail it, since I'm not super excited about it. And Utopia kind of, not for the same reasons, but Utopia I'm not super excited about because, until it stops running just 3 and 4 day cruises, I'm not interested in 3 and 4 day cruises unless they are integrated with other scenarios, right? Back-to-backs or stuff like that or whatever, right? So I'm just not that interested in it. So, and again, it's not going to be so different from other Oasis class ships that it's going to be a completely different concept either.
Right.
So
this me, I'm not interested in 3-day cruises.
And it appears that Scott wants to get nasty today. He asked a question: what is the grossest thing you've ever seen on a cruise?
Yeah.
Wow.
So had to go there, people. So I'm just going to make this one real quick for me because sometimes certain things get burned into your brain. You never forget about them. So they're right here in the front. The two grossest, I think the two gross, I mean, I've seen a lot of gross stuff, right? But I think the two that come to mind the most for me is in a line, in a buffet, on an undisclosed, unnamed ship, a woman picking her nose. And then grabbing.
That I couldn't do it. That's why I don't do it.
That's the first grossest thing I ever saw. Second grossest thing I saw was a parent changing a number 2 dirty diaper on a table in the buffet.
No.
On another undisclosed cruise ship. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Eddie?
People go in the bathroom and they do their business and walk out.
Yes.
And I've seen people
That
in
is
the
the worst,
buffet,
isn't it?
on the buffet lines doing that, where they grab something, put it back, or stuff like that, or smell it or something, put it back. It's like, what the hell are you doing? Or I saw a guy 2 cruises ago, where he filled up plates with some stuff, and then he had like a fanny bag, and he put everything in there. It's like, dude, there's plenty of food here. You know, all you gotta do is come back, get something else. No, he was filling up bags and stuff. I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
What is the purpose of this? But hey,
Okay.
yeah.
I haven't really seen anything like that. I did see a dude in a pair of budgie smugglers digging in his butt one time, but that was about it. Yeah, I did see that.
And I just don't do the buffet. I'm just
Yep.
a person who don't do buffet. You know, I'll walk
Like,
by.
when I go to
And
the buffet, I grab from the back. I don't take whatever's on the front. I take whatever's in the back.
yeah, you got to be real careful on the buffet.
Oh yeah,
You know?
yep.
And with me, with underlining issues, as y'all can see, I can't get over this. I just don't do group food. You know, I just don't.
Well, I know they put us in the comedy club waiting for the people to parade with all of their bags in front of us. You know, we're in all the priority people were sitting together. And at first we were in the theater, which we could spread out, you know, and everybody be cool. But then they told us to go to the punchliner, and we got coughing and sneezing and snotting and coughing and sneezing and snotting constantly.
Yeah.
While people were jumping ahead of the line, and they had to stop debarkation because of those knuckleheads. And I'm like, okay, well, here's more exposure to cold and flu.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was pretty gross too.
Yeah, I mean, like
constant.
it's just it's astonishing. It honestly is. I mean,
Rob has a question here. Would you ever pay the lowest fare and nothing else? No interest, no drink package, no excursion, nothing. Just the lowest cruise fare. The
Yes.
answer is
He
yes.
meant no internet.
Oh yeah, no internet. Yeah. The
Yeah.
answer is yes. We do it all the time. That's how we're able to cruise so much, is because I say no to internet, no drink package, because we're not drinkers.
Right.
We don't go on excursions. And yeah, that's what we do every single time. So that's our cruise cadence.
Right.
yeah, I mean,
That's what we do.
I do buy the internet, right?
Mhm.
But I do not buy drink packages. And I typically do not get specialty restaurants and things like
Right.
that or whatever.
Right.
You know, and I don't typically, I rarely do excursions. When I'm on a cruise by myself, I definitely never do an excursion. I will just go off on my own. If my wife is with me and does excursions, you know, she will sometimes book excursions, often not rarely through the cruise lines, almost always through, you know, like a third party or whatever.
Mhm.
So, but yeah.
Cool. And what we use our onboard credit for is a picture and a drink.
Right.
That's pretty much it. You know, we let them pay for their own stuff and take full advantage of it.
I mean, I'm most of the time what I do with my onboard credit, especially if it's significant, which sometimes it is, usually my onboard credit is no less than $250.
Right.
But a lot of times it's like $500. So I will go to a casino. I will put it all on a machine. I will play it down a little bit, and then I will pull the rest of it off in cash.
That's right.
Bone Tired Traveler says, don't notice anything overly gross on cruises because it doesn't even register with me. I see nasty so much at work.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why just common courtesy and decency goes out the window just because you're on a ship.
I know, right?
I try to wrap my mind around it. I mean, I realize not everybody is the same and that people are different, but we all have, as people, we should have these kind of basic fundamental things, consistencies, and and we just don't seem to have that anymore, and it's just astonishes me.
Yep.
It's like I think a lot of these people they are the way they are, and that's how they are at home.
Oh, for
They just
sure.
bring their crap
Okay.
to the ship too, like an extension at home. Oh, I'm
Right.
home, so who cares?
Right.
Yeah.
Home away from home.
Yeah.
They keep saying it.
Yeah.
Lack of manners. That's pretty gross to me too. It's when people are rude to the crew, it's like I don't even have time enough to take out the phone before I'm in awe and I get stuck. It's like I want to record stuff so bad, but it's just like, really? I'm just frozen whenever people are rude to the crew. That
I am too, because they're working so hard.
they are.
Right. Yeah. I mean, like I was more content to beat up the assistant director of housekeeping on the Venezia. I was more, I was ready to beat her up. And I was even madder at her when I found out that when I specifically asked her if she would tell my cabin steward that this is not a reflection on her in any way, and I do not believe that in any way, and that it's actually more a reflection on the Beards who made the decisions to not give these people enough time to do their job.
Right.
And then she did not communicate that. That really even pissed me off even more. I was ready to go to guest services, but I thought, no, I'm just going to leave it alone because what good would that do either?
Right.
That is so true.
Yep.
And when I was on MSC Maravilla in March and I saw this white shirt and he was like, really laying into this girl that you could tell was probably only like her third day on the ship, right? And I said, I think this is a perfect opportunity to give him a little bit, of what he's given her.
Yep.
But it was about how there's never any drinks on that ship. Like when I'm on a Carnival ship, I can always be absolutely certain, even if it's 3:00 in the morning, that there's going to be at least one machine where I can go and get something to drink at, a lemonade, iced tea, something like that. Whatever, right. On MSC ships so far, no matter, you go in the buffet at 10:00 at night to get pizza, and the only thing that's there is water. You go in there at 6:00 in the afternoon or 6:00 in the evening, which was when I was in there yelling at this guy. There was only water. And I was like, where are the drinks? Where are the juices? And he gave me all kinds of excuses and everything else. But the bottom line is that, that was happening all the time. And I was like, and I'm really sick of it. It's an absolute basic.
Yes, it is.
Option. And they're not even fulfilling that either. So.
Yep.
Yep.
And let's see. Believe that Mike and Rihanna spoke on this, but we will see what kind of secrets Eddie has been hiding.
October 28, 2024, on the Carnival Paradise. 6-day cruise leaving out of Tampa, Florida, going to Key West, Montego Bay, and Grand Cayman. Please get in touch with Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel for more information. And there's going to be a lot of creators in it. You want to find out who they are? Come on over. Get in touch with Bruce. He'll give you all the info. Play, baby.
Oh, snap. Wow. Okay, hang on.
Who's Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios. Out of Tampa, Florida. Port of calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Come join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
And you want to find out some more info? Mac and Rihanna have a Facebook group. Check it out. The Secret Boost Cruise 2.0. You get all the details of everything that's going on the cruise. And even better, January 26, 2025, the Caribbean Conquest on a brand
Woohoo!
new Norwegian Biba. We're going to hit 7 ports, leaving out of San Juan, Puerto Rico, the Irish
Yes.
Islands, Punta Cana, St. Lucia, and St. Kitts, and going back to Puerto Rico. And 7 day, almost 8 port, because you get to go San Juan twice, baby. Twice. Ice, baby. You know it. Get in
Nice.
touch with Bruce also for this amazing cruise happening January 26, 2025. It's my 60th birthday. Alice found this cruise, and as soon as she found it and told me about it, I called Bruce and said, hook it up. Let's get ready to go. It's a lot of creators already going in it, so come on over. For info, contact Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel, and let's get it together.
Caribbean Conquest 2025. Hosted by Eddie and Alice Lugo Studios, out of San Juan, Puerto Rico. Aboard the Norwegian Viva. Ports of call: Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, St. Lucia, St. Kitts. Come join us for this great cruise. January 26th, February 2nd, 2025. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
By the way, do you know that Norwegian Viva has a 3-level racetrack?
Mm.
Yep.
I bet it has one of these too.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
And butter toast.
And
I bet it has toast that you could put butter on.
That's right.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Butter toast.
Amen. Butter toast. Yeah.
You could also maybe put jam, marmalade, right?
Jammy toast, cheese toast,
Peanut butter, maybe.
Yeah.
Right.
Plenty of butter toast.
Butter toast.
And bagels and muffins.
Butter bagels.
And bananas.
Although I wouldn't really put butter on a bagel. I really wouldn't put butter on a bagel.
I like cream cheese better.
Yeah.
Philly cream cheese.
Yeah.
Gotta be Philly.
That's right.
It's gotta be Philly.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, I don't do that other stuff.
Mm.
Yep. No, that other fake cheese stuff. No. Give me the Philly.
Nope.
Philly.
Mm.
Talking about steaks in Philadelphia, Scott. Geno's or Pat's?
Neither.
What?
Neither. Geno's and Pat's is kind of like, oh man, what can I do the comparison on here real quick? It's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like going to McDonald's and expecting a gourmet burger.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, Geno's and Pat's is like just crap. They're both crap.
Like greasy.
So in my opinion, the best cheesesteak in Philadelphia is D'Alessandro's. So in South Philly. So
okay, that one I haven't tried.
You know,
Like
but
Geno's
listen,
way
there's a
back.
huge debate. There's actually there's TikTokers and YouTubers and stuff, and they go around and try all the cheesesteaks, not only in Philly, but in the surrounding areas where people go from Philly, right? You know, so like, you know, Delco and Chester County and stuff like that, or whatever, all the areas around Philly, right? They go around all those places and try all the different cheesesteaks and stuff like that. You know, and there's big debate about which is the best one, but I really think D'Alessandro's is probably the best.
Cruising on the High Seas and Travel says, yeah, Eddie, and I'm going to hold the record being the fastest person on the track.
No. Sorry, but that's already taken by moi.
Yep. And let's see. We got some great creators here in the chat, but who is coming on for the remainder of the day?
I will tell you in a minuto. And it is as follows. Coming up, At 10 a.m. will be Live with Linda and Chuck, followed by a live by Cruise Adventures. I hope he might be back on the 21st. I know he's dealing with some emergency with his mom, so hopefully he's back already. Followed by 1 p.m. Eastern with Roy and Becky's Travels. 6 p.m. with Destination Fun. A premiere by Fisher Fun Ventures at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. House of X Entertainment, 8 o'clock. Don't forget traveling with Tinkerbell at 7 p.m. Eastern. And all of us will be back tonight at 8 p.m. also with Go Live Together After Dark.
After Dark.
Yes, 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. Yes, don't forget about it. Don't forget about it, yo. 9 p.m. will be Tiffany Peacock and Ocean to Ocean Travel. And closing the night at 10 p.m. tonight Eastern will be Nautical Nurse Nancy and the Hitchhiking Bones.
All right.
Go Live Together After Dark.
After Dark. Yes. I love it.
Yep.
After Dark.
We got a great show.
And by the way, we have slightly different theme music in our intro now because of a license issue.
Yes.
So just warning everybody ahead of time.
Yep. It was a good beat, but you know, it had to go. And good morning, Ross. Welcome in to the show. We were just about to sign off, but thank you for coming in.
And how are you doing? His foot.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
He has some work commitments on Friday, so there will not be a live on Friday night at Orange Con Blog.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a work commitment.
I'll remind everybody
so
Friday,
he's
yes.
Gonna be doing that.
See.
So then that means everybody go over and watch Cruising with Keith live at 7.
Yes.
At 7 p.m. Eastern.
That's right. That's right.
And he puts out some good news as well.
Ross says doing good, just busy.
Okay.
All right. And with that, it will do it for today's show. Thank you guys so much for coming in. We definitely appreciate all of you. Join us later on tonight for After Dark. We would love to have you again. And I would like to say, everybody take care of each other out there. Hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you. And good morning.
And good morning. Bye. Bye.